Hi and welcome to Cheekyricho Cooking's Pie Maker 3-ingredient decorated cupcakes.
It doesn't cost very much if you'd like to give it a try.
Now we just have a 380 gram cheapest packet of cake mix that I could find. It's a vanilla flavour. You can get different flavours if you like, but we're going to have what we call freckles here in Australia, which is like little dots of chocolate covered in hundreds and thousands or sprinkles. Just to a mixing bowl. You don't even need to add eggs or butter or milk or anything else to this mix. We have some flavoured soft drink. It's just a creamy soda mix, and we're going to pour that into our cake mix and mix it all around. There's 1 can of soft drink there, which is 375 grams, and the cake mix itself is actually 380 grams, so it's about the same mix of cake mix to soft drink. So we need to make sure all the lumps and bumps are out of this. Now I have Sunbeam Pie Magic 4. It's probably older than most of our viewers. It's certainly older than the recent pie makers that are on the market, and nowhere in my instructions does it say not to use a spray oil, but I've been recently criticised for using a spray oil. This machine's over 25 years old. I have greased it with everything from dripping to oil to butter to nothing, and it's in perfect condition, as you can see. I'm going to use melted butter and brush the surfaces of the pie mold and the top with the melted butter, for the simple reason you may be using a pie maker now that is of a lesser quality coating, and as a result your pie maker will be saying not to use spray oils. So if you've got one of these, use what you like, but if you've got a more recent one with a lesser quality coating, you may find that the spray oil might actually be detrimental to the surface of your pie maker. So that's all mixed together now. We've just got our melted butter, just melted in the microwave. Brush the inside of our pie maker liberally. We are going to flour and shake this out, so we need it to release, and do the tops as well in case they rise up that much. Now I'm just going to use an ice cream scoop to portion out my butter, and we're going to bake this for about 8 minutes until it's nice and risen. Close the lid. Okay, 8 minutes later, and this is what you should have. Only use a silicone or plastic spatula to remove your little cupcakes, and there they are, nice and springy and soft, well cooked. The decorating is all you have to do. Put it on straight away while it's still hot. The chocolate will melt and the little sprinkles will give a decoration. 3 ingredients, 8 minutes. Now the beauty of this is, if you want to, you can use a half a can of the soft drink or soda and a half a cake mix, and that way you don't have to make a full batch, and if you're on your own you're not eating them forever. But they're also great to give to friends, take to a cake sale, and have a couple quick ready when the kids come home from school. Now we're going to liberally butter the mold again and continue with the rest. You can see how light and airy this mixture is. It's actually a sponge cake, so that's probably why it's so light, plus the reaction of the soda with the baking powder in the mix that's already pre-done. And close the lid. Another 8 minutes. So these are actually quite delicious when you eat them warm. The chocolate's melted, covered it with the little sprinkles. You can actually put these in the cake mix if you want to, like a chocolate sprinkle effect, and they're really nice and light. And there you have it. Now if you want a bigger chocolate coating on it, just put 2 on it. They'll melt. Or 3. And you'll have a crunchy, chocolatey topping on it. They're so light. Look at that. They're just like little sponges. I'm going to give them 3 because I bought a kilo of these just recently on a camping trip and didn't realise that Richard doesn't like them, and I don't need a whole kilo of freckles as much as I'd like to. And just pop them on there like so, and they'll melt. And continue with the rest. I don't think these would freeze very well because they're so light they'd end up just collapsing, I'd say. But they're pretty tasty and they're cute. And the batter stays light to the very last cake. The ice cream scoop, I think they call them a cookie scoop too, actually portions it out to the perfect size. Another 8 minutes.
Our little pie maker cupcakes, and I have made them before, but this is as a recipe request from one of our viewers to make soda pop or soft drink cupcakes, and they're so simple to make. They're really, really delicious. They're not as crumbly as what a normal cupcake is, and they do have a slightly more chewy texture. And if you use a diet soft drink, you're going to not be adding the calorific value of it. My experience with them is they're sort of like halfway between a cupcake. If you've had Japanese mochi, it's got that sort of chewy texture that's it's not gluggy, but it's still light and airy, but it's also got a different texture to a normal cupcake. But I quite like it, and you might also like to check out our Pie Maker playlist. We've been cooking everything but pies in our Pie Maker for more than 25 years. I think you'll find something interesting there, or perhaps something that might inspire you to try something a little outside the box. box. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration of Cheekyricho's 3 ingredient cupcakes made in the pie maker. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheekyricho Cooking channel. And don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We've got so much more to show you and we're uploading lots of videos. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.